Hey guys, so today I'm going to be going grocery shopping, so I thought I would take you with me. I'm currently 5 weeks out from my next WBFF show, so my food choices aren't as exciting as what they usually would be, but I think it'll give you a really good idea as to what are some of the staples in my weekly grocery shop. Today we're going to be going to Coles, which is one of the big supermarkets here in Australia. I basically just go to Coles because of convenience. It's close to home, but there's Woolworths, Coles, IGA, Aldi, so yeah, let's go. So you'll notice that a lot of what I buy today will be fresh, so I usually have to make a couple of visits to the grocery store during the week. So I do a bulk of my shopping on a Sunday, and then I might go a couple more times during the week just to pick up some more fresh stuff. So blueberries are definitely a staple that I have in my diet. I have these every single day. I know a lot of people say that fruit is bad, not to have fruit, but I myself and for all of my clients recommend having fruit, and I have it every day. I have my fruit post-workout, and blueberries are one of my favorites, so yeah, I tend to get a lot of blueberries. And so you'll notice when I go grocery shopping as well, pretty much a bulk of what I buy is in the outer aisles, so where a lot of produce is. So here we've got avocados, and avocados are a really good source of fat. I add them as fats to my meals, and they taste delicious as well. So I add them in things like salads, and I also have them in sandwiches. So baby things is also a staple of my diet. I do include it in a lot of meals, and I make my salads with it as well. It also keeps it really nice. So leafy greens, dark leafy greens are really, really important and should feature in your diet daily. So they do provide you with a lot of essential minerals, and also are good for things like calcium, good bone health. Definitely stock up on that. I have steamed asparagus in a lot of my meals, especially when I'm 5 weeks out from a show. Asparagus has a natural diuretic, so helps to get rid of water that you hold. So yeah, definitely do need a lot of asparagus. So green beans are another one that another green vegetable that I have, and I have it in probably 3 meals a day, 3 out of my 6 meals. I do really like green beans, and I just think that they fill the meal out quite well. So while we're here, so pumpkin is another awesome food choice to make, especially if you're on a low carb diet. So for a long time I used to think that pumpkin was really high in carbs, so I used to actually avoid it, but since learning that it's not actually so high in carb, I have it quite a lot, especially now when I'm dieting down for my show. It does provide the meal with quite a lot of volume, and I feel like it keeps me full as well. Eggs, so I have eggs quite a lot. I usually have them as a protein source in the morning, so I have a lot of egg whites only, but also whole eggs are fine as well. They are just a little bit higher in fat if you do include the yolk, so yeah, definitely have eggs. I don't think that they have any here at the moment, but you can also buy cartons of egg whites, which is really good, especially if you're only having egg whites. So it means that you don't have to just throw out the whole yolk. So lemons, I actually have a lemon water every single morning, and it's the first thing that I do when I wake up. So I usually cut up half a lemon and I juice it and just have it in warm water, and this is really, really good to kickstart your digestion and get your metabolism and everything working after having a rest overnight. So highly, highly recommend starting your day with lemon water, and I also start this with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar as well. I have them pretty much every day. I go to a nutrition station in Bondi a lot and get sweet potato fries because I'm not really that great at making them, but I also boil sweet potato as well, or you can attempt to make fries. So I usually get a couple of those. I have my carbs pre and post workout, so 2 of my 6 meals a day will have a carb source, such as sweet potato. Sometimes have white potato, not very often. Other carb sources would be like rice, white rice, basmati, and brown rice as well. So they're all really great carb sources to have. So I'll get some nuts for good fats. A lot of people, as I was saying, avoid fats in their diet, but they really are essential, and these are the good types of fats that you can have. So I do steer clear of salted nuts. So the best ones to get are unsalted raw nuts, so natural. So I'll pick up some natural almonds. So they're one of my favorites. I also love cashews and walnuts. So they are a staple in my diet. I eat a lot of nuts. They are probably my weakness, especially when I get down to the
nearer the comp.
Yeah, especially when I get nearer to my show, I find myself picking at nuts. So a funny story is that I actually get my husband Adam to remove all of the nuts out of the house because I cannot help myself. So he takes them, and yeah, they get cut from my diet because I can't help it. So now we're in the meat section. So a lot of my diet incorporates meat. I do have a little bit of red meat. I do have white meat such as chicken, turkey, and I also eat quite a little bit of seafood, especially barramundi and salmon. So meat will provide you with a really good source of protein, and I do like to vary my, you'll probably see that with my meals, I do try and vary them as much as I can. I'm not just someone that will eat chicken and broccoli every single meal. For one, it's not good on your digestion and gut health to repeatedly be eating the same things over and over again. You can actually build intolerances to certain foods if you're doing so. So I try and vary my food sources as much as I can. And yeah, so I do like mince. This is extra lean beef mince. So red meat is really good as a protein source and also to provide you with iron as well. So definitely include red meat in your diet. I also really like turkey mince, a little bit of FILLETS. So I have that at least 1 meal a day at the moment. With all of my meats as well, I like to cook them using different seasonings, herbs and spices, so they aren't as plain. And yeah, I have a lot of different seasonings at home. Flavor God is a really good one. So chicken breast, another staple in my diet. It is good to have a source of protein, and it is a lean part of meat, so it is very low in fat. You can have quite a lot of it without upping your fats. Salmon is another fat. As I was saying before, people avoid fats, but salmon is a really good source to have in your diet because it does provide you with omega-3 as well. So yeah, salmon is awesome. You can bake it and you can fry it. I'll also pick up some BASA fillets here as well. So white fish, again, really low in fat, and I just find it really light on your digestion. So.
Yeah.
16 egg whites, so I usually get those. So I also have butter in my diet as a good fat, so just any sort of standard butter that I have, and yeah, as I say, this is the fat that I include in my fats meals. I like it because when it heats up, it's a bit like a sauce, so I have it with a lot of meat and my vegetables. So because it's my cheat meal tonight, I'm gonna get something a little bit naughty. Got ice cream. I think everyone will agree with me that Ben & Jerry's ice cream is delicious. So chocolate chip cookie dough, and it's cheat meal night tonight, so I'll be having that.
Yeah.
So as you guys can see, a lot of the food that I buy is fresh. I don't really buy too many packaged goods. So as I say, this does mean that I do have to make multiple trips to the shops to ensure that I'm getting the freshest produce that there is. But anyways, I am off to go home now and prep my meals for the week. 5 weeks out from my show, so I really need my diet to be on point. So I'll be making sure that all my meals are measured. I've got a really good range of protein, carbs and fats. But I will be doing a YouTube video on my meal prep and how I do it, as well as some extra tips along the way. So stay tuned for that. But thanks for watching, guys.